Hello and welcome. It's KB here. So the Moment 3 update for Windows 11 is here in Release Preview channel. This is the update name, and after getting the update, your build should be this. In this video, I'm going to show you guys some of the new features that this update brings to Windows 11. For the full list of features, improvements, and fixes, I suggest you guys to read this blog post. First, there is a huge update to the live caption. It adds more language supports. And these are the newly supported languages. Well, I don't really need to explain you guys what this does. So if you watch any video or audio and you want to transcribe or just want to have a captions, simply open the captions in Windows and play any audio or video that you want to watch or listen to, and you'll have this caption generated for you. And you can also change the theme, you can also change the position of the live caption. So it's a really cool tool if you love captions. Another update to the voice access app. I don't know if you guys use it or not, but this is a really cool app. You should try it out. So in this update, it supports more English accents: United Kingdom, India, New Zealand, Canada, and Australia. I actually want to make an entire tutorial on voice access app. This is really cool app. So here is a quick demo. Unmute, open Chrome. Yeah, using this, you can control your entire PC just using your voice. Yeah, really cool app. There is a new update for Taskbar. Now you can show seconds in Taskbar clock. Yep, and it says uses more power. Now you can see my clock, but if I turn this off, you can see my clock, but you can't tell the time. Yeah, that's my clock. I mean, if you like the seconds, yeah, there you have it. This update also brings a new icon to the taskbar for VPN, but sadly it doesn't work with the third-party apps such as WireGuard. I think you have to use a Windows built-in VPN connection settings. Then you'll be able to see this. There is a new multi-app kiosk mode, which is a lockdown feature. So basically, if you're an administrator, you can control which apps, which features work on your PC. You can make any app to work on your system, and you can make any app to not work on your system. It's like if your PC is being used by multiple people, you can disable some of the abilities of your PC, like some features, some app that you don't want other people to run. Really powerful feature actually. And sadly, right now, this multi-app kiosk mode can be enabled only through PowerShell and this whatever bridge thing they're talking about. And so on. There are a bunch of other new features that this update brings. If I try to cover all of them, I mean, it's just gonna make the video longer. It's best to just read the blog post of this update and you'll know each and everything, what's new in it and all that stuff. I'm just here to inform, that's all. There is even USB 4 hubs and devices settings. My PC is still using USB 3, the max one. Yeah, I think I only have one USB 3.1 port. Yeah, forget about the USB 4. But yeah, I think that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. If you still have any questions or have any suggestions for me, you can always do the comment and we can have some chit chat in the comment section too. Yeah, that's it. I will see you in the next one. Take care of yourself and have fun. Bye-bye.